New at 6:30 tonight, the Columbia City Council is approving a new member for its Tax Increment Financing Commission. We were telling you about this, but this is coming with a bit of tense discussion.
Mayor Brian Treese says he thinks city staff was trying to stack commission with people who would recommend the TIF. ABC 17's Sarah Massler-Donar has more on the council's appointment and what it means moving forward.
According to Mayor Brian Treese, city staff, as well as TIF project applicant and Broadway Hotel owner David Parmley, seem to be working to, quote, stack the deck.
One applicant withdrew. Another applicant was asked by staff to apply for the TIF commission. And one of the applicants that I ended up appointing was actively opposed by the applicant.
Treese says he wanted a fair process with a candidate he felt was not handpicked by the city or applicant to get the result they wanted. But the city's part-time TIF consultant, Tony St. Romain, says when a position has been vacant for a while, like this one, it's staff's job to advertise the position.
Staff will call people who we think are, open-minded, transparent, and could serve the city well in that position. And then, as I said, it's up to council to decide who the best person is.
Treese's appointment, Jeremy Root, was the only one of the 6 applicants who is an attorney. Treese said it was important to him to have somebody on the commission who was familiar with the law, who could look into and understand the basic legal framework, the very first questions of the TIF law, whether without the use of public assistance, this lot here on Walnut could ever be developed.
Does the site contain conditions of blight or conditions that may lead to blight? And is that but-for test met? And until we can answer those 2 questions, we really can't even begin to get into the cost-benefit analysis of whether this is a good deal for the city and for taxpayers.
But St. Romain says the but-for test has been met.
When we look at the highest and best use of properties, I do not see anybody putting in a capital of investment over $20 million on an 11,000 square foot piece of property that would generate the types of revenues that we're talking about on this project.
He said he has advised Parmley to provide better information on that legal framework. In Columbia, Sarah Massler-Donar, ABC 17 News.